Welcome back to another episode of Mod, and we are loving it. We're digging into these production chains that are a lot more complex than I'm used to. We're starting to think about things like logging barges and so on, and to be honest, I haven't actually quite had a look at where we do hull components. Build hull components! Deployment at waterside docks and wharves. I can certainly see myself building one of these developments. Do we just put it on the river, or do we put it not on the river? Do we, I think it needs to, yeah, it needs to just be on the river like that. So that's a pretty decent little spot for it. So we'll start the building of that over there. So we can at least start to produce some hull components. What's this doing? Decent amounts. Actually, we can produce a bit more over here. Let's get a few more people in there and we'll see about producing a bit more of that. And what do they do? Just standard stuff, yeah? Okay, that's fine. We'll do that. We're so out of barley. We need some serious construction to take place over here. My goodness, we are going to see some substantial growth occur at the moment. Just get the one to work there. How's this doing? I must say the logging industry is really struggling. It's really struggling to keep up. If it wasn't for all of this deforestation going on over here, ooh, look at that, it's like a little palm tree. If it wasn't for all the deforestation that we do for the agricultural areas, I don't quite know whether we'd have much in the shape of logs. What is you know what we can do? Let's have a look over here. We can go to the graphs, no, the production, and we can go at logs, right? Let's pause this for a second while we have a look. So we produced, in 1 year, we produced about 1,200. We've got plenty of people working on it, to be honest. So really, our production of this is not good. Our food production is decent. So we're producing slightly more than we're consuming per year. So I think our food production is fairly stable as it stands. The logs is the one that I'm keen that we maintain a good flow of. What are you out of? You're out of corn? We should see some big harvests coming in now. Yeah, the harvests are coming in. This thing, hang on, I want to see. This one is actually going to finish its harvest now. Barley harvests, yeah, pretty decent. I love the fact that we've got this a few trees in between the houses over there. It makes a lot of sense. How are we doing on actually educating our people? Do we have okay, that church is full. Oops, not that one. This church over here has got plenty of room. The schoolyard over here is full. Schoolhouse, not schoolyard. And the schoolhouse over here is full, and so we probably need to look into getting a schoolhouse on the other side as well. Herb seeds, that's quite interesting. Let's grab the herb seeds. I don't think we have that in mind, so let's have a quick look. So what we can do is we can most certainly do 200 of that, and what I'm also going to do is I'm going to do 8 of these. That's good stuff. Trade that, thank you, and dismiss. We've got some herbs coming in. Is this guy doing a pretty decent job? Yeah, bits and pieces. I think we need a schoolhouse over here. Is that thing done? Not quite yet. I think we're going to need to build a bit of a schoolhouse over here as well for all of these people. So if I go over here, town buildings, civic buildings, a gazebo, a schoolhouse. Yeah, shall we do a schoolhouse? Yeah, let's do a schoolhouse over here. A little something like that. Yeah, let's plop it up on this side. Yeah, schoolhouse over there. Start building it. Okay, let's get some stuff going on over here. We need yet another field of barley, please, and just the one person to work it. Thank you so much. That'll wait for the next season though. What other crops can we do? Parsnips, lettuce, pumpkins we have, spinach we don't have, watermelons, eggplants. Ooh, eggplants. Ooh, carrots, herbs. We have herbs. I don't think herbs is what we're after though. Let's rather go for carrots or something like that. Yeah, every little bit can help, and we probably need 2 people to work this one for us. Thank you. Enabled farmers take the harvest to the storage. Disabled laborers takes to the storage. Over here, let's disable it. Have we disabled? We haven't disabled. Let's make sure to disable over here as well. So so we've got some laborers doing some stuff. Yeah, we've got tons of laborers. We need to use them for the right things. Got a fair number of houses popping in here. How's our logging going? Yeah, decent, but nothing to write home about. Can still do a few things. I'm kind of wondering whether we do another mine over here up against that little hill. That could be pretty cool. Do we need another mine? How's our coal stuff looking? What's happened? Whoa, an outbreak of dysentery has occurred. Well, we've got hospitals everywhere, so I don't think we need to worry too much about this. This guy can create a whole component from lumber, rope, and linen, lumber, rope, and cloth. We don't have either of those, so let's make sure to stop the work over here. So that's not a good idea. What are you doing? Hang on. You are producing silver finning from silver ore and furnace fuel, or gold gilder from gold ore. So how do we get a silver mine? Let's switch it off for now. And then what I'm keen on doing is having a quick look at how I get. So see, this is the piece that I still need to be clear on. What are we looking for here? Precious mine. A mine to harvest precious ores and minerals such as gold, silver, and rough gemstones. What is this? A placer mine. A waterside method of harvesting precious ores such as gold and silver, or water sluice. A water sluice sorts the separates precious minerals by weight. How does that work? And this one, a salt works. That's fine. A stone gatherer, which is okay, and an iron gatherer. And these are just quarries. Reclaimed quarries cannot be removed. And what do we have over here? A tin ore mine shaft and a copper ore mine shaft and a mine. Iron and coal. Copper ore. Interesting. Iron ore and coal mine, and a stone ore and salt mine. Quarry. Okay, so it's one of these. Shall we see about popping one of them? It's a beautiful fit right over there. I think that is a brilliant one. Let's do the placer mine over here, and we'll see what that actually brings for us. Is that going to get us everything we so hope to get? Over here, let's get some other crops over here. Let's see, what else do we have? We've got the carrots now, maybe eggplants. Potato, watermelons, blueberries, beans, pumpkins, spinach, corn. Yeah, let's go with the eggplants. Let's get some eggplants going on. Get an extra person to work it. Yeah, so in the next season we should have these fields coming online. We should probably start looking at opening up some more fields even. Getting the next set of fields ready is not a bad idea. It's over here though. What is that? That's a water tower. Well, okay, a crop field. We'll make sure. We should probably look at an extra plantation as well. So let's get an extra plantation. And this time, let's do this as a plantation instead. 18 by 11 plantation, and we'll do 2 fields on the other side. 11 by 11 and 11 by 11. So that we'll start building those up. Make sure that we're going to grab a little bit of a pathway through there. So things are slowing down now, of course, because forgot about the dysentery that was breaking out. 2 cases of dysentery, please go to the hospital. 3 cases of dysentery, please make sure you take yourself straight away to the hospital. Thank you. Okay, good stuff. Patients over here, patients over there. Actually, city hospital, great stuff. As long as all of our people that, ooh, more people getting dysentery. Where? Go to the hospital. Straight to the hospital. Get you sorted out over there. Fair bit of logs coming in over here, bit of hardwood as well. Our logs are starting to kind of look okay. Hoping people are not going to die too much from the dysentery stuff. Oh, I shouldn't build stuff over here because this is actually part of a logging industry that's struggling. Because it's not quite in the right spot. I should probably move it over here. Anyway, that's okay for now. We probably need to find another spot where we can log or delog. You know what I should do? Grab this stuff and let's just collect all of this. A removal of trees. So I'm going to do that. Get all my labor guys. Ooh. To remove that and this. Okay, so that piece will be removed. We're gonna do a very similar thing. Well, let's just remove that one now. That'll give us a nice big boost of logs. I think people are okay. Reaching the upper limit of a lot of these things. Oh, over here. Let's get someone to work it. And you're just gonna get whatever you can, right? You've got mushrooms at the moment. So we'll see. If we get some silver and stuff, we can slowly start to produce some silver fenning and all of these kind of things. We've got tons of herbs, so I really don't need to grow herbs. Schoolhouse. Let's get someone to work the schoolhouse over here so we can get more students. Probably need a small little church in this area as well. Town services, worship, a small chapel. A seafarer shrine, a small place for worship like the parish house, 60 people may be in attendance. A parish house, is that kind of a better one? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a little parish house. One gap over there, we'll build that over there. So this little community over here also has access to that. I think a key to this game is to make sure that we continue to provide little places to stay, little towns as we go, because otherwise people start working, being too far away from things. So this town is going to start to be a little problematic if we don't. Oh, look at this. Lots of logs coming in now. Nice. Come and fill this area up with logs. Do we have, oh, this is a stockpile. Yeah, fill up the stockpile. Yeah, so some of these areas are going to be, oh, that's a joiner. Start making, why did we stop making furniture? Not too sure. Okay, can't remember. How are things going on over here? We're out of barley again. We're doing a little crop field of barley right over there. Opening up another one. I want to start doing some stuff where we can get some clothiers making linen and things like that. What is the clothier doing, by the way? Wool coats. The clothier can also make linens or not. Dress coats from linen. So how do we get linen then? Let's hang on. Let's quickly have a quick look here. So, clothing and fabrics. So a seamstress guild. A tailor, what is this? A tailoring company. Seamstress guilds, honor tradition, people whose services relating to garments and clothing. Worth apparently has a price for townsfolk willing to pay. A weaver. A weaver makes linen, cloth, silk. Yes, so a weaver is what we're going to have to do. So a weaver needs to... Actually, the town could have a weaver. Yeah, so up against the water is probably a good spot for some little industry pieces. So we'll start by building a weaver over here, because we want to make sure that we have some industry going on the river as well. Well, some stuff, some work for people to be available over here. There's a lot of industry going on in this area, but I do need a little bit more. So this area down here could probably be a little bit more industrial. We can even have more industrial area right over here, and then more people living in this, be the posh part of town over there. So that should have helped our logs a fair bit. Yeah, I think it did. It did do that. Okay, what's next? Everything's still growing quite nicely. The eggplants are coming in. Barley is growing. We haven't run out of flour just yet, but we are running out of flour. Okay, what do we make linens from? Flax? Is that what we do? Flax? That's linen? Let's do flax. Let's see what the flax is going to do for us. 2 people, please. Make sure that happens, and we do that. Thank you. Find the spot to work. Yeah, absolutely. So we'll start doing flax. Well, it's early summer. I don't think you're going to be able to get the flax done. Over here, let's make sure to get another member to work. So there's a little parish house for worship. We're also going to need to start looking into some other stuff like brewery. Brews alcohol and makes us happy, creates a product, must go to an inn or a garden, tavern, and still. Well, let's get a brewery in place. I do think a brewery can use some of these things, so I don't want us to necessarily get too crazy with this, but the brewery could maybe be somewhere over here. There's a barn over here that it can make use of. Like the idea of pulling the brewery in here somewhere close to the river as well. Let's do so. Let's get the brewery up and running right over there. So start building the brewery, please. What is this? This is linen from flax. That's exactly what we're going to do as soon as we have flax. Nice. We've got a lot of closed industries over here that we don't quite able to use just yet. What are we? We're producing bricks over here, right? Bricks on this side. And over here we're producing charcoal. And let's have a quick look at our inventories. Not there, over here. So have a look at our inventory. So bricks. We've got a decent amount of bricks. We've got a decent amount of charcoal, to be honest. But we can't really stop the production of charcoal though, because charcoal is what is keeping our people from using firewood instead. But the firewood piece is something that we could potentially put a limit on. So if I go to where we're producing firewood, like over here, what is our fuel limit? See, but our fuel limit, that is stored firewood. Yeah, let's keep going. Let's make sure we fill that fuel limit before we stop. What are you bringing in here? We could get linens, we could get a lot of other stuff. No, we'll dismiss that for now. What I'm quite interested in seeing is what this guy is producing. We've got 1 silver ore. So we'll see how that goes. See how much you're actually bringing in. Can we have more than 1 person work this site? We can indeed. So let's get an extra person to see if we can't get a little bit more coming in. Okay, we're starting to see some stuff come in over here. The tomatoes are growing. The eggplants, nice. Start the harvest, please. Nice. I think we're going to get a nice big patch of eggplants. What is this? This is just barley, right? That's pretty good. Let's start the harvest straight away. I don't want to lose more of this. This has already started the harvest. Let's get the harvest going on at most of these things. I know it's a little early, but I'd rather get more of it out. That's okay. Harvest, buddies, harvest. Yeah, well, harvest that before it gets too late. So start why? What is this? Textiles. Oh, we're over our textile limit. No, what is going on with our textiles then? Let's get in here quickly. Let's close you down. Ale from berries. Okay, it's fine. close you down for now. I'm going to have a look at this now. Let's see. Textiles. Clothes, only a little bit. Oh, look at this. We've got tons of leather. So, what I'm going to do, clothier, please switch over to hide coats. Thank you very much. Please. And now I've closed down something. That one. My goodness. And the other thing that I can do is I can put a fair bit more of this in the inventory. Leather. Leather, not feather. Leather. Feather, leather. Leather. Okay. So what I'm keen on is actually, let's just make it to 2000 leather. So start filling that up. That would be pretty cool. People are actually quite happy, but let's have a quick look at the ale industry. So, what can we do? Can we use apples to produce ale? That's like cider, right? Cherries, peaches, pears, pumpkin ale, wheat ale, mead from honey. Okay, let's have a quick look. If we can, we probably need to produce a plantation. Actually, so what do we have? Well, lettuce. Our food is okay now. So what we should probably do is we can use the berries, guys. We can use the berries. Let's get the berries. Blackberries. So let's do ale from berries. Yeah. Do that. Get a person to work it. We'll get some ale up and running. And then at the other side of things, we're going to have to get an inn. A winery. Winery makes wine from grapes and other fruit. The produced wine must be stored in an inn, tavern for consumption, a coffee house. So that's a small tavern. The local, a tavern in an old style. The local caters beverages to all townsfolks. An inn and garden. That's pretty good. What is this one? A tavern. That's pretty good. The local. Just a little tavern. Oh well, I'm keen on getting I'm getting this, right? Are we going to place the tavern? What is that? Is there? Oh, there's a house there. Right up against the house. The tavern next to the graveyard and inn. Alternatively, what we do is we get one of these nice big ones. I think that's pretty decent actually. If we get it something like this. Yeah, I like that. Let's do that, and we'll do a little road right to behind it. It's gonna look nice. Straight through there. There we go. We can build that one. What's going on? There are citizens without homes. Why would you not have a home? And why would you be on the other side of the river when clearly we don't have another side of the river? Okay, let's get the stone bridge, right? Not a drawbridge. It's wider and cooler. Okay, let's get starting on our stone bridge over here. Okay, we'll get started on that. So the person without a home can probably cross the river and get there. We'll try and sort that out. Otherwise, that person may just die. So we've got a little tavern going on. So what I'll do is actually I'm going to get a little bit of a cemetery going on. Or alternatively, I can do a bit of a cemetery. Yeah, we'll do a bit of a cemetery right over here. We'll do a little bit of a road there in front of the cemetery. Nice. That's going to be good. So there's a bit of a cemetery that we can build up over there. This is not good, guys, that we cannot actually harvest the flax. Sugarcane is going towards what? Oh, this is going towards our textiles. Okay, who can we sell? Oh, we don't have any leather over here though, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to dismiss you. And oh, there's one guy over here as well. So we will definitely sell you some leather. 244 leather gives us almost enough. So bean seeds. Can do bean seeds. Coffee seeds. It's an interesting one as well. Definitely need to get some of the leather out of the way. Coffee seeds. Anything else for 2.5? Apricot seeds. Do we have apricots? We can make some ale from that. Bean seeds it is then. Okay, so we need another 60. So that's like 4 wool coats. Nice. Ooh, 1 bean seed, please. 1 bean seed, thank you very much. And then we'll get some more of the leather to come through here as well. Perfect. Trade that. That does not actually put us under that. So let's get that out of here. Let's get an extra. Ooh, no, not 5. Let's get an extra few people to work this so we can get our leather to that a little bit quicker. Got a lot of leather doing its thing. Why? Materials required to perform is not available. We don't have berries? Honestly? We're out of berries? Ooh, we are out of berries. This is blueberries, right? Blackberries. Blackberries. So wait. Come on. Blueberries. Really? Oh, blackberries. We've got tons of blackberries, buddy. Tons of blackberries. So why are you only... That's an interesting one. We may have to switch it over to something else. We may have to. You know what I'm interested in? And maybe doing another little dense orchard over here. So let's do a dense orchard in this... Ooh, no, that's not going to work for us. So what we're going to want to do is do the dense orchard like so. Let's just do a 10. Yeah, we'll do a little dense orchard over here, and we'll put something that we can make ale from in there. That'll be what we're going to do with that. I'm not keen on the fact that we can't, that all of these things in the plantation is actually running the wrong direction. I am worried about that. So let's get that up and running. What are we running out of? Iron. Yeah, we'll produce. You're going to create linen from flax. Do we have any flax, by the way? Well, let's switch it on. We'll get a person to work there and then find out we don't have any flax, which we'll hopefully sort out fairly soon. Okay, guys, this is slow going, but we're kind of getting everything there. Do we put a tunnel through here? I doubt it. Maybe we do a little, maybe we'll have to do a tunnel through there actually. Let's find ourselves a little spot through here and we'll kind of run a tunnel through here, because that's going to be, to be honest, it's going to be problematic if we can't, if everybody has to keep going over in this direction over there. So actually, let's actually grab the tunnel. What is that? Flattening aesthetic. No, thank you. I wanted to do the tunnel over here. Can we get a tunnel? A tunnel cannot be placed in this location. That is problematic for us. Can we do... We can squeeze it in right over there. Can we do that? We can most certainly not. Can we find... I think that'll be workable actually, and it'll give us... So let's start the work on a tunnel over there, and at the same time we will find ourselves with a little path like so. Where are you going? Oh, starting work on the tunnel. Yes, of course. Okay, guys, I think that's going to be the end of this episode. Yes, out of flax, things like that. Food is doing okay. I think we've managed to maneuver our way out of trouble over there. This little piece of town is growing quite nicely. I do want us to get our tunnel through here. Yeah, it's going to be pretty good so that there's activity access everywhere. Yeah, the town is looking good, but there's still so much to do, so many chains that we want to do. I want to start getting some silver finnings and stuff we can trade with. Got way too much leather than we can handle. Yeah, so it's a slow one. This one is a slow one, but at least we should be able to get ourselves some silver finning. I wonder how much silver finning we actually do get from one ore. Should get a lot, actually. Should get a lot. Let's quickly do this trade and then I'll leave. I know I've like said this plenty of times now. Perfect. We don't want any of this though. Do I want leghorns? What can you do with leghorns? No idea. Really, whether we want this, I don't know. I'd rather not. I'd rather not have this. I'd rather not have the leghorns. Shall we do... Well, let's do it. Let's... No, I don't want leghorns. Forget about it. Don't want leghorns. I wanted more seeds. You guys, anything here? Hull components. But for firewood, really? Give me like 5 hull maybe 1,000 worth of hull components. 8 hull components. So that's 1,000. So that's like 250 of firewood. Trade and dismiss. Thank you. So we've got a little bit of the firewood down there. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you liked it and the dislike button if you didn't like it, and tell me what you think down below as well. If you didn't like it, tell me. If you liked it, tell me, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already and you enjoy this kind of stuff. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.